loves, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lisa, also known as Nurse Lee. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you're not new and you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me again. And I'm excited to record this video because I feel like I haven't given you guys a nurse video in a while. And your girl is still doing nurse things, okay? So this is just a video to update you guys on where I'm at in my nursing life. So if you're interested to know the update with your girl and her nursing career, then just keep on watching. So yeah, you guys, as you guys saw in the title, I did end my 7-month travel nurse contract that I was doing in Delaware. I was doing an assignment in Newark, Delaware for about 7 months. I started in February and I recently ended it in August for various reasons, right? So the easiest way I know to break this down to you guys is doing like a kind of like a pros and cons, telling you like what I liked about working there, and then the cons will kind of be like why I stopped, like why I quit the whole contract in Delaware. So I liked working in Delaware. I'm going to start with the pros. So I did enjoy working in Delaware. The people were great. When I first started in February, I enjoyed the unit that I was on. Obviously, it took some time to getting used to the people, getting used to the facility, the unit, but when I got used to it, I enjoyed working there. So I kept renewing my contract. Every time it came towards the end of my 13-week contract, my recruiter would send me a message like, hey, would you like to renew your contract? Even though the pay rate was going down, I would still renew the contract because I enjoyed working there and working with the people in that hospital on that unit. So I kept renewing my contract because of that reason. Because of the reason of me being used to the environment, being used to the people, and I felt included. I didn't feel like I was a travel nurse. I felt like they treated me like I was part of their staff, you know? So just to feel included on the unit really like made me want to keep renewing my contract. I also got used to like how things operated on the unit as far as like administering medications. You know, I got used to the way they administered medications. I got used to how they would do admissions. So my admission process was speeding up because I got used to the admissions. I got used to the documentation. They used PowerChart, which was new for me because I was so used to Epic. They used PowerChart, so I got used to that. So I just was getting used to things, and I'm like, why would I move? Why would I move to another facility? You know, even though my pay rate dropped, why would I move when I'm just comfortable? You know what I mean? It also wasn't too far from home. I do live in Maryland, so going to Delaware was not far at all. It was like less than an hour. It was like 58 minutes, say like an hour away. So it was easy for me to come home, visit family, loved ones, you know, just be around my people. So that's also another reason why I kept renewing. It's like, all right, it's easy to get to Delaware. Like, it's not a thing. It's not an issue for me. So I kept renewing my contract. So I renewed my contract about 3 times. And then I want to say, was it June? In June, they decided to move me to, so I'm getting into the cons now. In June, they decided to move me to another unit. And I'm like, hold on now. I've been working with my people that I've built a connection with. I've built a connection with these people from February to June, and now you guys want to move me to another unit? Like, what? Mind you, pay rate dropped again. So I was like, all right, that was a hard decision for me because now, and they told me last minute that I was moving to another unit. So I agreed to renew it, move to another unit, new people. Everything was still operating the same, but it was just new faces, right? Which, you know, it wasn't bad, you know, I still got used to the people there, but there was nothing like my original, the people that I started with. in February. So anyway, in June, moved to another unit. I dealt with that. I just felt like things were getting tougher. Like I just felt more stressed, more overwhelmed. I felt like I was getting like the harder patient assignments on that unit that I moved to. Cause when I went home, I would just, like I said, I would be stressed, overwhelmed. Like y'all, I felt like I was being dumped. The more tough patients were being dumped on me. Granted, there were times on the unit where the whole unit was heavy, so everybody had difficult patients, but for the most part, I felt like I was getting difficult patients. They were also floating me to other units back to back. Like, it was like a couple weeks where each day I went into work, I would just be floated to another unit, and I didn't sign up for that. Like, there was nowhere on my contract that said that I would be a float nurse, a float travel nurse. So that irritated me, being floated to units back to back. So long story short, I just got fed up. I got fed up, and I'm like, I didn't feel like I was being paid worth what I was worth, you know, like I'm a travel nurse, you know. I just felt like I felt like a staff nurse at this point. Like, it was time for me to go. It was time for me to go. I just felt like it was time for me to go. So when my recruiter came back around for me to renew this past August, last month, I was like, cut it, baby. Cut it. Cut it. And she's all trying to convince me, like, you know, the rates may go back up. You know, they fluctuate all the time. I'm like, well, since I've been renewing, they ain't been doing nothing but going down. Like, these rates have been going down, and I've just been renewing because I was comfortable. So I couldn't take it anymore. Like, I need my sanity. You know what I'm saying? My sanity is more important. And, you know, travel nurse, there's a lot of opportunities out there. Like, I believe there's a lot of opportunities out there. You know, I don't know. I didn't have to like feel stuck in one place, you know. I just, like I said, I was just comfortable and used to everything at that hospital. So I decided to put my foot down and was like, no, ma'am, I'm not going to renew. I am not going to renew this contract anymore. Unfortunately, I have to say bye to my Delaware co-workers because a sister is tired, okay? So it was a bittersweet moment, me leaving the hospital. The unit ended up, you know, the people on the unit, they were so nice. They threw me a surprise farewell party. I was surprised. That was so sweet of them. It really touched my heart dearly that they did that for me, and they really appreciated my help and my time there. So they did do that for me, but I had to leave. So that's my story. That's my update. I am still doing travel nursing at the moment, but the only thing is I'm looking for a local contract now. I've spoke to my recruiter about it, so she's working on finding me a local contract here in Maryland for various reasons, my own personal reasons, as to why I want to do local contracts. So I'm going to be a local travel nurse now, and yeah, I'm excited to start a new contract at a new hospital, new people, you know. I just trust that God will put me where I need to be. So that's my update on my travel nursing journey so far. That's where I've been with things, and I have been off for a month, which has been great. I've been off for a month because I stopped, like I said, I stopped the travel contract with Delaware in August. So we're now in September, and it's a month from when I ended my contract with them. So I've been on break, you guys, and I've been enjoying every moment, every bit of this break that I have. I've been enjoying every bit of this break time because I know that I'm going to be signing on another contract very soon, and it's going to be back to grind time. So yeah, you guys, that's where I'm at with things right now. I just thought it was important to come on here and give you guys a little update, since that's what my channel is also based on, nursing as well. And I am a registered nurse doing traveling right now. So I'll continue to update you guys as things progress. And apparently the pay rates are still low. If you're a travel nurse and you're experiencing low pay rates, Comment down below so I know I'm not the only one. Or if your pay is great, let me know which agency to join, because I cannot keep doing these low pay rates as a travel nurse. But anyway, you guys, that concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, loves.